Hi JTV, I'm Kim Wilson and welcome to our home. Come on in and take a look at my holiday decorations. I love decorating for Christmas. I love Christmas. That's one of my favorite holidays. My mom decorated. She only really had one tree, but that was always a big deal to us. And I'm not really sure why I started doing more and more trees. It was just fun. And I had different ideas, and so when my kids were little, we started decorating more and more trees. I would decorate trees and put them in their rooms when they were little. And I just have enjoyed it. I enjoy kind of the idea of a theme to go along with things. But I don't know really when I started doing that as such. I'm one of those that I don't start doing Christmas things until the day after Thanksgiving. If I have a lot of company still in for Thanksgiving, I don't do it till the Monday after Thanksgiving, which sometimes is tight. I recently retired, so it's not as hectic as it is or was when I was working. That made it pretty hard to do, but we always got it done. I'm also one of those people who leaves it up for a while. My son's birthday is January 9th, and we never take it down before the 9th of January. I think I'll leave it up longer this year. The house always feels so vacant when you've got all your Christmas stuff taken down and put away. So I just love having it up. I start thinking about Christmas kind of all year round, to be honest with you. If I see something that would give me a theme that might be different, I start looking for those objects. Although I'm cutting back because, frankly, I don't have the room anymore, and I probably need to go through and get rid of some of our ornaments and stuff because it's kind of exploded on us. So I have to be a little careful and edit things a little bit more closely. But I just love looking at different color trees and thinking of different themes all throughout the year and collect things. And again, whenever we go on a trip, we're always buying a Christmas ornament. And sometimes I'll just focus on a silver or gold one, or I'll look for a colorful one because I know where I'm going to put it. This is our foyer or entrance. This particular tree is a lot of different trees. So this year we did a snowman just for fun. I try to put cardinals around our trees in memory of my parents. We always think that if we see a cardinal, it represents their spirit coming around. This tree has also been a Michigan State tree. It also was a COVID tree at one point. I've had pink trees and bronze trees. So it's just whatever we feel like to have a tree here in the entryway. The other decorations are just for fun, really, nothing new. Although I try to change it up a bit. Sometimes I do a green theme, or sometimes I do a light blue theme or a silver theme. But the entryway is pretty much the same as far as decorating around the doorways and up the stairs. I'll take you into our dining room. This year I did kind of a snowflake theme and a little bit of the buffalo plaid. Again, I've got my cardinal and the decorations on the chandelier, but just I tried to minimize some of the things that I did in here, to be honest with you. The snowflakes, actually the big ones were from a friend of mine. She gave those to me. But otherwise, we were able to find these really cool paper snowflakes, and so that's fun. The tree, again, is kind of a wilderness theme to it as far as that goes. Sometimes I get ideas from Pinterest. Sometimes I'm just looking in different magazines. Of course, TikTok and Instagram have women decorating all kinds of trees professionally, of course, and they look terrific. But sometimes I take ideas from them, although I've stuck pretty much to the same themes over the last couple of years. So when I decorate above the drapes, I have to use a ladder and I have to be really careful. I typically will use wire to put the lights up, and then another wire to put the greenery up. And then I go about looking at what I need to do as far as a ribbon or other decorations for the above the draperies, and just kind of fill it in to see what it looks like. Now we're going into our living room, and the first tree that you'll see over here is my what we call silver and gold tree. It's also representative of my silver bells. When I first got married, we started collecting silver bells, the Reed and Barton silver bells that have the Merry Christmas engraved on it and the date of that year, or I should say the year date. So I'm up to 39. We've been married, we'll be married 40 years in March, and so I'm up to 39 bells, and sometimes it's been hard to find a place to put them. I have a lot of ornaments also that have meaning to me. This one is representing my dad in the Navy, and I have one also for my son who was in the Army. I get ornaments from wherever we go. On any trip I go, I usually get an ornament. I've got something from Michigan State here, and even a pretty card I got years ago from a friend. I always have on this tree a baby Jesus. My mom gave this to me years and years ago, and I always keep it on the tree and try to have it in a place of prominence. Other than that, it's pretty much a tree that represents, I don't know, more of an elegant Christmas tree, I guess. From, you know, something in Boston to Chicago to St. Louis. And this is the one, my son was a military police in the Army. This one's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And so I've got just a lot of different ones. This is from Vienna, and I have very few ornaments that are just fillers, but I have some that are just fillers. But otherwise, they represent trips, pretty much, and things that have meaning to us. So this tree is flapped. It does make a mess, but I love a flapped tree. My Aunt Janelle always had a beautiful flapped tree, and I still remember that all those years ago. It was a live tree, and they used to spray them and spray them and spray them so they flapped. She also had a tree stand that will rotate around, and I bought one, but you have to have a huge amount of space actually to get it to work, and I was never able to find a space here that I could get that to rotate around, but that was the original plan. Over here again, I went with silver and golds, mostly silver. And it's just kind of a collection of things. I usually have the candles lit, but I didn't light them today. And I change it up a little bit, different candles in the containers or different ornaments in the containers. Kind of made this room more of an elegant Christmas type of thing, if you could say that, because our home is really just family home. But I kind of tried to keep it a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more elegant in this room, with the theme being silver and gold, basically. I have a manger scene here, and this is special to me. The first year my son was 1, my mom and I made these figurines for the manger scene ourselves, and we painted them and worked on them. And so that's why that's very special. I told my kids this never goes out of the family. And I always put it here. Now that everybody's old enough, I don't have little kids running around that can grab it and everything. So this is our family room, TV room. This is where we usually gather. And I try to keep this one family friendly. The ornaments are all, either the kids have made them, or again, we've gone on trips and we've added it. I have kids that really enjoy traveling and go all over the place, and they bring home ornaments for us too. So the stockings, my mom was always knitting the Christmas stockings for us, and in fact, she made all 5 of ours. Of course, mine's quite old and has yellowed quite a bit, but that was the first one she ever made. And so that's always been kind of special for us to have her knitted stockings. I started putting ornaments around the TV because I was running out of places to put them on the tree. But as you can see, there's all different ones. This is Italy, and this is Amsterdam. This was Ireland, again, Ireland. And my son was in India, and he brought this, it's not really an ornament, but a little decorative thing from India. This was from Amsterdam. He lived there 5 years. He's just now moved to London, and so I have a couple of London ornaments that are falling down here. As well. But I kind of enjoy seeing them. This is from Vietnam, I believe. So I've decorated around here for that as well. The tree, as I said, also has a lot of memories. I put anything from, this was a special poem one of our friends wrote about her girlfriends years and years ago. But we put on any kind of ornament that the kids have made, little ones like that. I still put them on the tree. But I also put the other colorful ones from around the world. We were in Iceland just recently, so we have a flag of Iceland. We collect Christmas ornaments for the most part. That's kind of what our deal is. And so we decorate the tree that way. My son, when he was deployed over in Israel in the Army, he brought this home for me. It's hand-carved manger scene, and I really like that too. And this was for my mom again. And she, like I said, she really loved Christmas, so it's a ceramic. I don't think she made that. I think you bought it. This is our kitchen. I decorated that, this year as well. I've decorated the light fixture for years now, about the same way. But I brought some snowflakes in now that hung from the ceiling that I hadn't done before, as well as made some snowball garlands. I had done a snowball theme back when, and decided this year not to do that, so I had these snowballs. I made a little garland out of them. This is the first year I've done wreaths on my cabinets. I got that idea, I think, from Pinterest, and that took a little bit of doing only because I didn't have the hooks on right, but thanks, JTV, for coming in and sharing my holiday decorations. It's been a pleasure having you here, and Merry Christmas.